guys, I'm Leslie.
I'm Chrissy.
And we're two moms.
One adventure.
And we decided that we were gonna go on a kayaking trip this weekend. So we want to take you along on our adventure. And also we will later tonight talk about the results that we got on Friday about whether or not I'm pregnant. So stay tuned and hope you enjoy kayaking down the Susquehanna River with us. See ya. I think it's going to rain. We don't have much time to find cover and throw up our tent. So we're not near a camping island yet, so we shall see how wet we get. It's coming. So at the moment, we had to make a pit stop to the river because of rain. And we're nowhere near a campground at the moment. We stopped at one for lunch. And I don't think this is going to be a light rain at all. So hopefully it blows over quickly. We still have a little ways to go before we get to our possible campsite. It will either be in Halifax or it will be near Duncannon. But this rain is definitely coming down. Chrissy's trying to get unstucked, but trying to stay dry. So hopefully this blows over kind of quick. It doesn't look like it's gonna be a short storm, but we're trying to, all the stuff that can't get wet is in the back of my kayak that's in the waterproof portion that water can't get to, so at least that is safe. So, but hopefully we don't have to sit here too long, right?
Yep.
Although a little rain never hurt anybody, right?
Nah, feels good.
Somebody got a little stuck. You finally get unstuck? What? Did you finally get unstuck?
Yeah, I got a tuck in my butt.
You gotta come this out. So we are getting out after the rainstorm. I got out, but somebody bottomed out. Come on, wifey. Almost there.
My butt's dragging. Gotta suck it in.
Now you're floating. All right, on to the next island we go, since the rain is done. All right, so we made it down the Susquehanna River to our campsite for the night. It's campsite 89 on the Susquehanna River Trail. So if you're ever in Pennsylvania and in Harrisburg, it's a real nice little trip down the river. Campsites are free, but they first come, first serve. Our first one, campsite 93, that's like a really big one, was like super packed. So it was the only one in Halifax. So we're like, well, guess we're gonna go to the next one and hope that nobody's there, because the next one that we could go to was still a ways down the river. And it was already like, what, 5 o'clock or so?
Yeah.
And we had been on the river since 10 and our arms were dead. So.
And I got sunburned.
I did put suntan lotion on her, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But she doesn't like suntan lotion that much. So we just wanted to show you around our campground. First off, you have the beautiful view of the river with Chrissy's hammock. And then there's my hammock. And they even have a little fire pit. And then just in case it rains, we have our good old tent set up, which it did rain for a hot second. But yeah, perfect view for a sunset. We're gonna start a fire here in a little bit and just kind of relax for the evening. And we're gonna talk about the results that we got on Friday.
What are you cooking?
Hamburgers.
Well, cheeseburgers, really.
Well, technically cheeseburgers.
Over our little stove.
Okay, so the news that you've all been waiting for. So I had a good hunch that I didn't think it was going to be successful, the IUI that I had 2 weeks ago. So I was out and about on Friday running some errands, and I got a phone call around 2:30, and it was the nurse from our fertility clinic, and she called to say that I was pregnant. However, my HCG number was only at a 29. So I go back Monday for more blood work to see if my numbers have increased. With them being so low, it's probably going to end up being a miscarriage. But we're hopeful. You know, anything could happen. Maybe it was actually successful, and my numbers will continue to rise. So instead of having them call me on Monday, I'm going to have them call Chrissy, so she can let me know, because I know I did something really cute for her in October, when I got the confirmation that I was pregnant, and I had her coworker help surprise her, and it was a really cute thing. So I said, you know, the next time I'll let them give her the results so that she can surprise me with the results. So because I have to go back for a second round of blood work, it will be her opportunity to give me the news on whether or not this last IUI was successful or not. Hoping it is, but again, there's still the chance that it might not be, and it will be hard again if it's not, but we did make the decision that if this wasn't successful, that we're gonna go with a monitored cycle for one last try with me for now, and then switch to Chrissy trying, because we only have a total of 3 vials of donor left, so really it will be 2 left after this next monitored cycle if we have to have it. So we're hopeful.
Yep.
And just wanted to share the news with everybody. We're going to enjoy the rest of our evening.
The beautiful sunset.
I don't know if, yeah, beautiful sunset, just relaxing on our hammocks and starting a fire and getting up whenever the sun wakes us up tomorrow, and we'll finish kayaking down the river, down to Harrisburg. And if we're adventurous, we'll have to see how the weather is, or the water is, I should say. We have a Statue of Liberty.
Lady Liberty.
Well, yeah, Lady Liberty, in the middle of the Susquehanna River. So we always wanted to like get close to it, but it's kind of a dangerous part of the water. So we'll have to see how the water is. The water's been kind of low, so it's not the crazy rapids that's normally going on through there. So we shall see. But stay tuned. There will be more to come with our adventure tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
Good morning. Leslie's still sleeping, but I woke up, I had breakfast, and starting to pack things up to get back on the water.
Just coasting down the river today. Chrissy's paddling along, and my boat is slowly turning the wrong way. It's a gorgeous day out. We've seen, I think, 2 bald eagles today, and 2 or 3 hawks. Shortly, Lady Liberty will be down there. Can't see her yet, but we'll get to her eventually. We are almost to Lady Liberty. That little white thing in the middle of the river is Lady Liberty that we will hopefully get closer to. All right, Lady Liberty, see you soon. So, unfortunately, even though it was only about an 8-minute paddle to Lady Liberty, and the camera was strapped to Chrissy's kayak on the front, it overheated. And we missed the best part of the little venture through the rapids. I decided to go one way and just about to go over the rapid, and I was like, abort mission, not safe, and I had to paddle hard. But we made it to Lady Liberty, and as we were sitting on the rocks eating our lunch, there was this person who we found out is a rock climber, and they decided to climb up the base of Lady Liberty, which I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to, but good for her. I don't think that I would ever be able to do that. But I'm sure the view is good up there.
I'm burnt like a Rice Krispie treat.
Well, we made it back to Harrisburg behind us to our final destination after 2 days of kayaking the Susquehanna River. Just got all the kayaks loaded up and gonna drop the kayaks back off at home and then drive roughly 20 or so miles up to get my car. So it was a good 20 plus mile kayaking trip, and our arms are very sore.
Who's giving who a massage first?
Let's ask Belle.
Yeah, let's ask the cats first.
Hey, they like to meet us at night. So. But anywho, thanks for watching our video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at 2moms1adventure, and stay tuned for our upcoming video vlog with our results. See you soon.